We are taking so many great high-quality photos that our files are getting bigger and bigger, so space is becoming a bit of a premium. Compression of your photo files could be a perfect solution to save space, but what exactly is photo compression and what does it mean for your photos? We are all taking more and more photos, and those photo files are getting bigger and bigger, even if you are just taking them on your phone because of all that lovely detail we are now getting from better quality cameras, which is a great thing for the quality of our images, but not so good for the space to be able to store them. So compressing your images could be a great option for saving space. But if you're going to go down that route, you need to understand what exactly you are doing to your images and how it could impact your photos in the long run. What is photo compression? Photo compression is the process of reducing the size and potentially the quality of your photos. The aim is to lose not too much quality, and there are two main types of image compression: lossy and lossless. Lossy compression works by aiming to remove the less important information from images, such as redundant data or high-frequency details, to significantly reduce the file size, but it can also reduce the image quality. Lossless compression, on the other hand, reduces the file size without losing any information from the image by using a variety of funky coding techniques. It's less effective at reducing the file size, but more important when you're trying to maintain the quality. Still not sure what it means? Let's go for an analogy. Let's just imagine you have a book full of text that you want to make smaller. You could do that by removing all the spaces between the words that would make the book significantly smaller, but it would be really hard to read. Another way would be to identify any words that are duplicates or are used on regular occasions, and this would reduce the size of the book, but it would make it almost unreadable. That would be the lossy approach. But for lossless, you could turn a hardback book into a paperback or reduce the margins around the words so the book is still readable, but with all the text, we have taken out the non-essentials to make the book smaller. What file type does which compression? When picking your compression file type for your photos, it is important to understand which file type does what kind of compression before you go down the route of changing all your files to that file type. Now, JPEG uses a lossy compression algorithm, which is widely used because it's easy to share. It works by breaking the image down into small blocks and applying a discrete cosine transformation, or DCT, a bit of funky code. The DCT converts the image from a spatial domain to a frequency domain. In the frequency domain, the human eye is less sensitive to high-frequency details, so these details can be removed without significantly affecting the perceived image quality. So it's all about our eye perception, and in short, you are losing detail. Another common lossy image compression type is PNG, or Portable Network Graphics. This compression works by using a combination of run-length encoding and Hoffman encoding. So, some other funky coding stuff. Essentially, the run encoding identifies and replaces repeating sequences of bytes and puts them into a single byte. The Hoffman coding assigns shortcodes to more common symbols, which reduces the overall file size. So this is all about repetition, like removing the repeating words in our book. And again, you're losing some detail. On the other hand, GIF is a lossless compression that is widely used for animated images. It works by breaking down the image into a series of frames and then compressing each frame using a particular LZW compression algorithm, which identifies or replaces repeating sequences of bytes into a single code. But because it's maintaining the frames, the quality is still maintained. TIFF and RAW files are both also lossless compression and are what I would recommend to use if you want to do any post-capture editing. Similar to GIF, they use the LZW compression algorithm to find and replace repeating sequences of bytes. The big compression watch out. While compression is a great way to save space, and in some cases like JPEG makes it easier to share files across different formats, and a very important watch out is once an image is stored in a compressed format, it cannot be decompressed. So the image and some of that data will be lost forever. So if you are going to compress your files into, say, a JPEG or PNG format to save space, make sure you've done all of your editing of your photos in the TIFF or RAW format before you compress. So there you have it, how your images are compressed and what you should consider when compressing your photo images. Do you have any other top tips about photo compression? I would love to hear about them in the comments below. Are you struggling to actually start organizing your photos and videos? Don't know where to start? I have put together a simple, straightforward, quick start guide to organising your photos and videos that can be accessed through the link below. So click through and I will see you there. If you enjoyed this video, then why not go ahead with a like, a share and a subscribe. Have fun rediscovering your memories. I'll see you in my next video.